Hello everyone, it's Deb. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my on location video in Tucson, Arizona. I'm here for the Tucson Gem Show and I'll talk a little bit about what that is in a minute. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you're not yet a subscriber and want to learn more about the channel, I have an introductory video available, so go and check that out. Bottom line, this video is all about jewelry. If you don't know who I am a jewelry designer and a self-proclaimed jewelry nut. So bottom line, anything goes related to jewelry here. I thought I would share a little bit about my experience here in Tucson. So as I mentioned, I am here for the Tucson Gem Show, which is not like one show at the convention center or something like that. It is literally a conglomeration of shows across the entire city. The Tucson Gem and Mineral shows have been going on since, I believe, like 1955. And over time, they have morphed and changed and evolved. And I think originally they were just all about rocks and minerals. But now you can find anything here from dinosaur bones to fine diamond necklaces. So it's a plethora of sensory overload type experiences. I come down every year usually to do shopping and see a lot of creative friends and just kind of experience all of the sights and sounds. And to be perfectly honest, it's a little overwhelming. I usually make a phone call the first day, maybe the second day, to my husband and say, I'm totally overwhelmed. There's just so much. The feel of all the gemstones and rocks and the sights and sounds of the shows, the hullabaloo of the big tents, and there's just so much to see. I've also in the past taken classes here. There's not as many this year, I think mostly because of the impacts of COVID. But I've taken classes over the years here in various jewelry making techniques. There's tons to do and see here. And Tucson is a really fun town. So I always find some fun things to do while I'm here as well. So I've been here for 5 days now. No, 5 days. Yeah, 5 days now. And I have been to a number of shows. So I hit the Pueblo show, which is sort of a unique combination of things. You can find beads, you can find rocks and minerals, you can find some Tibetan bowls, you can find all kinds of really cool things. So lots to see and do there. I did the Colors of the Stone show, which is also known as To Bead True Blue. That show really caters more to jewelry makers, hobbyists, and it's a retail show, not a wholesale show. So you can find artisan beads and a whole lot of other things as well. That one is usually out at the Casino del Sol. I also hit the Holodome and Gem Mall, which is humongous, big tents. And that show, oh my gosh, you can find everything from fine diamond jewelry that will just take your breath away to, little gemstone spheres to all kinds of fun little baubles that you can use for jewelry making. I actually, when I was walking around there on Sunday, I think it was, I saw a woman sitting on the floor. She had a big cardboard box and she was going through, and she had these little felted animals, and I think they were like little zippered pouches, and she was laying them out. So obviously choosing which ones she wanted to take back with her. I think a lot of people shop these shows to supply gift shops and stores online shopping venues, that kind of thing. Lots of fun things for that, jewelry and non-jewelry things. So lots of great stuff at this show. I will say it's a little bit smaller than the pre-COVID years, but better than last year when Tucson tried to do at least a little bit of something. They did a much pared down later in the year show. They did a show in April. Much better than that. So I'm seeing some people that I've seen in the past, and then some are still not making the trek yet. So kudos to folks for making decisions for themselves on whether or not they want to travel during this time. So everybody's being pretty safe, wearing masks and using hand sanitizer and all of that. So I'm masking up and got my little hand sanitizer in my shopping bag, and I've been tooling around town, checking out the goods. So I thought what I might do today, and I'll do some more of this probably when I get back from the shows from my studio, but I thought I would show you a few fun things that I picked up and some things that I think are kind of fun, a lot of fun. I'm going to start with, I enjoy Tibetan pieces, and I always pick up a few at the shows, and this particular piece I fell in love with. It was a screaming deal. I love repoussé metal, so it's hammered, textured metal. This is a butterfly pendant. Wow. It's really big, so for reference, this is what it might look like on a necklace. And look at the metalwork on this guy. Look at the back. A floral print in the back. It has a built-in bail, and that center stone is not turquoise. I believe it's probably a magnesite, but it looks great. It's like the poor man's turquoise. So if you can't afford turquoise, and it's pricey right now, this is kind of the next best thing if you get a good quality piece. It's a hollow piece, but it's raised. And the bezel around the stone is actually a different shade of metal. Hard to see in my makeshift studio here. I have a ring light that's a little too bright, and I got the bright sun coming in through the window here. But lovely, fun piece, built-in bail. So fun. I can't wait to work with this one. I picked it up from Kathmandu Design, and I believe they're out of California. They do have a website. It's www.ktmdesigns.net. I don't know if they sell retail. I've always purchased from them at wholesale shows, so not sure what the situation is there. But beautiful, fun, mostly Tibetan type items. So excited about that. I'm sorry if I'm saying like 100 times. I'm so tired. This is an exhausting experience, even though it's really fun. All right, keeping in the sort of Tibetan theme, Tikka Imports is another vendor that I really enjoy. I purchase from them just about every year, and these high polished malas are really, really cool. I'm going to cut them up. That might be a little sacrilegious, but I've got these white beads with brown swirls, and then these brown beads with sort of a nondescript script. Both of them, I believe, are bone, and they're very high polish. These will make terrific bracelets. I'm wearing black and white, but it certainly could work with black and white as well. And if you like a mala, these are actually made, little tassels and everything. So I love these. I'm envisioning bracelets. Yeah, fun, fun, fun. And maybe throw in a little bit of silver accents. Really fun pieces. All right, that's a couple things. Sorry for the bag sound. kind of like the bag sound. All the goodies. This is the one I want to show you from here. I was just about to bring my little bin up to checkout, and like my jewelry radar went on, and I went right to this awesome pendant. Check this out. Also a Tibetan thing. Got a little bit of a theme going here. I swear it's not all I bought. Metal with inlay of coral. And the coral on the outside is like a reddish pink. And the coral in the center here is yellow. This is just so cheerful and happy. And it is like a piece to create a bolo tie. So I have a really fun idea for this one. Really, really cool. I had to have it. It's a great deal. I got some really fun things from this vendor, Dorji Design. Dorgee Inc. They are from Texas, and they do have www.dorjeedesign.com website. Also a wholesale show, so I don't know if they sell retail. But fun things. Can't wait to start working with that. All right, let's shift to a totally different style. This, so if you know my brand, it's all about the love, the L-U-V. So anything with hearts usually gets my heart pumping, literally. And I had not purchased from this gemstone vendor before, but I bumped into a friend at the show, and we rendezvoused, and she has purchased from this vendor before and said that they are known for their faceting. So they're probably one of the better facetors of gemstones that shows up in Tucson. So I picked up these amazing labradorite hearts, faceted, and you can see the labradorescence in these beads, which is kind of that glow that you'll see. There's some blues in there. These are really nice quality. I'm seeing this in a heart bracelet. I'm not sure what I'll combine the labradorite with, but these beads are really, really lovely, very beautiful. The faceting is terrific. So I could not find their card. I have their information. I'll try and put it in the details for the video so you can check them out. I believe they do have the ability to sell retail, and they were at a show that was not exclusively wholesale, so probably could pick something up from them if you're interested. I got some amazing gemstones from them. This is just a little bit of it. I'm excited to work with what I got from them. Super fun. All right, artisan things. So every year I have to go visit my friend Patricia Healy. Here's Patricia. She is a local to Tucson artisan. She lives in Tucson. She is she makes handmade copper beads and pendants and findings, all kinds of things, and it's all flamed with heat, so you get all kinds of colors on the copper. She mixes it with other metals, and she also makes jewelry, so she has some of her jewelry available at the shows. She also has done some display things, which she brings to the shows as well. I have one or two of her displays at home. I'll have to show them sometime. They're really fun. But Patricia is such a nice person, and I always enjoy stopping and visiting her, and I always pick up some things to bring home. So my favorites this year, first of all, are these little fish beads. So I don't know how well you can see those, but the hole goes through the fish's mouth and out the tail, and they're curved. I got 3 of them. It's got 3 of these little guys. and they are, ooh, they're going to be probably on a bracelet. And I'm envisioning them going with some fun glass beads that I have. But these are just so lovely. The color on them is not really coming through as well as I would like. They're a reddish color on the copper. The workmanship, the quality is amazing. Patricia sells, I believe, yeah, through Spotify. So her site, Patricia Healy Copper, myspotify.com, and she also sells on Etsy. So she's Patricia Healy Copper there. So she sells retail. Anyone can go and visit her, and if you like this kind of thing, it's a great addition to your jewelry. I also, one more thing from her, picked up these hearts because it is the season of love. Valentine's Day is coming up. These hearts that are very, very red have little spikes coming up from them. So the spikes are I think they're a brass, and they are riveted and soldered on to the curved heart and have a little bail. I have 2 of them, so I have a couple of ideas of what I might do here. They are really, really lovely. So nice to see Patricia and to pick up some fun things to add to my designs. So have a little Patricia Healy bag from this trip. I'm excited to work with that. One more fun bag. This vendor I have purchased from before and was so excited to see that they came to the show. Mark Griffith, Ltd. The designer for Mark Griffith is a woman by the name of Bonnie. Her jewelry, so she sells finished jewelry and then also sells pendants and connectors and some findings. And it's all soft solder pieces. And so there's lots of different materials that she works with, but her finished jewelry is to die for. Now, I don't buy a lot of finished jewelry for myself, but if I was going to, and I didn't, because I wanted to focus on the stuff for my own designs, but I would buy her jewelry because it is absolutely spectacular. My 2 favorites from the booth this year. First of all, this pendant. So this is a ceramic piece with a heart cut out. It's also ceramic on the back. And it is soft soldered around, so that's what they do, and a jump ring added to the top, and this would be a pendant piece. Really, really cool. I love the fact that there's a heart in the middle. So, so, so cool. The soft solder work is really, really fun. Then this fun cross. So it's very large, almost as big as my hand, but it's thin. And on this piece, so it's soft soldered all the way around, it says faith and has a little heart on one side. And on the other side, it says believe and has a heart. So it can be reversible, or if it flips around in the course of you wearing it, it's not ugly on the other side. It's beautiful on both sides. This, my goodness. This, my goodness. And I have some other things from them, which I'm going to keep to myself for now, but I'll share more as time goes on and when they show up in some of my designs. So really, really love them. I know that they have a website. Let me share that with you. It is www.solderedpendants.com. Soldered is a weird word. It's SOLDERED, solderedpendants.com. And Bonnie is very willing to work with you for something that you might need. So, so excited they were there. Sorry for the bag sound. I'm so excited to share more of my things. So I plan to do some additional videos, but probably not till I get back to my studio in a few days. And we're going to have some really fun video series coming up, and we will do a video on gem shows and bead shows to give you some ideas of how to prepare for it, because you need to be ready for walking into a show, even if it's a fairly small one. So I have some tips and tricks for you, some things that you'll need to think about, and some things for you to consider as you prepare and as you're kind of mulling through what you might purchase at a show. So that's coming up in one of my jewelry making series that will be right here on YouTube. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content and other jewelry related content, please subscribe. It's free. And if you want to be reminded of new content, hit that reminder button and you'll get a little reminder when new videos are added. And I hope that you'll join me on this journey. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon.